Hey everybody, Chris Steele here at Steel Frags, and tonight we are reviewing Kismet for Men from the House of Latafel. But before we get into the review, I would like to thank all the returning subscribers, all the new subscribers, and all the potential subscribers who are all striving for one thing, what we're all striving for on this channel, and that's to make the world a better smelling place. So help me, help you make the world a better smelling place. And the way we do that is by liking, commenting, and subbing. So, very, very, very interesting fragrance. Highly underrated. Did not get its due credit when it came out. But that's all going to change today because it's in my hands. And I'm not too good. I'm not good enough to, or I'm not so good that I forget my sensibilities, if that made any sense. I've been smelling this way too close to my nose, so I think it's doing something to my brain. But all I'm saying is give this one a chance because it will surprise you, and it's a very, very, very good fall scent. That's the season that is upon us, and this is highly appropriate. So let's experience it in real time, and then we'll get into the notes. So just to get just to put everything on Front Street, address the elephant in the room. This is supposed to be an inspiration of YSL Tuxedo or Mustache or even MAISON Alhambra, I believe they have another one, which is the Tux, which I would love to get my hands on, but it's never available. But anyway, it's in that family of YSL Tuxedo. So just to give you an idea. Smells good. Okay, we're going to get into the notes now. So on the top, these are all listed on Fragrantica. So don't shoot me. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just saying what they got on Fragrantica. It doesn't necessarily mean that's what I believe or what you're going to smell when you smell this. It's a general idea. All right. So on the top, you have woody notes, nutmeg. In the middle, you have patchouli, sandalwood, cacao, and coffee. And in the base, you have vanilla and vetiver. What do I smell though? So you can smell it, like I said, it's in that family of YSL Tuxedo. So you're talking about this really woody, earthy / patchouli, slightly semi-sweet with a bit of a freshness to it. It's got this one has some vanilla in it. And I think that's what really makes this one stand apart from the Tuxedo family is that Tuxedo kind of has more, it's definitely more rich, it's more dense, has a lot more woods, a lot more that vetiver kind of comes through. But in this, from the initial spray, you get more of the Tuxedo. As it sits on your skin, though, it does something that I find really, 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 really attractive. And that is it goes from this earthy, woody, uh, semi-sweet, semi-sour, tar, almost resinous, ambery kind of smell into a lighter, sweeter smell as it sits on your skin. It becomes more of this light, sweet, amber kind of smell as it sits on your skin. So it's a very, very interesting fragrance. It smells really good. We're gonna get into to some of the issues I have with this fragrance, but this is a very young bottle. I have not had this bottle for very, very long. I've had it for maybe a month, so I'm just gonna see where it takes us, and hopefully our relationship will grow, and we will be together one day, and we'll both be happy. But for right now, there are some things that I just can't accept. So I'm gonna have to put you in the closet, baby. It's just the way it works. So let's get into that, right? What I'm talking about is performance. This one, and I've heard this from other reviewers as well, this one leaves things to be desired in the performance realm. It's not a heavy projector. It lasts pretty average for right now. I'm talking 5 to 7 hours at the most, but it does last on clothes. I did test that when I first got this. I sprayed it, and it didn't last on my skin all that long. But on clothes, it lasts. It lasts for almost a full 24 hours. So that's good. Like I said, it's not a big projector. So what you're looking at is about a foot to a foot and a half of projection for the first hour to hour and a half. So don't expect so much when you first get this. Emphasis on when you initially get this, when you first get this, don't expect it to just blow you away. You might get that unicorn bottle. You might get that that Babe Ruth that just comes out the gate that is immediately ready. Like just rock solid. It's ready. It didn't take any time. You might get those kinds of batches, but most of the Kismet for Men batches have to macerate in order to perform. But I'm looking very forward to when this does, because I can tell something's going to happen. Like I explained in one of my other videos, a lot of times what happens with maceration, especially in Middle Eastern fragrances, especially on the more affordable, and these fragrances are mass produced and pumped out at a quick pace. So a lot of the oil, the alcohol, the different molecules don't have a whole lot of time to bind together and do what they were intended to do when you first get them. However, once they have sat, a lot of those top notes that you get when you first get them and you say, oh my goodness, this is synthetic. This smells weird. I would never. Most of that actually fades away and smooths out. And then you have heavier base notes, heavier mint notes, and it just makes for an overall more smooth, a smoother experience when you start to when you start to get in the realm of extended maceration with these kinds of fragrances. So keep all that in mind. Now let's get down to the meat and the potatoes. Seasons: fall, possibly winter, and spring. I can see this working. So I say possibly winter because I don't know how much this is going to strengthen up, but I have faith. I'm going to pray. I'm going to take my vitamins. I'm going to fast. I'm going to do my push-ups. I'm going to eat only lettuce, but on Sundays, I will only drink water. I have faith that this baby is going to morph into something more than what it currently is. So those are the seasons, occasions. Now, again, I need more time with this because it just doesn't perform, but it smells great. But the occasions, it has a bit of sweetness. Like I said, it's tuxedo realm with a bit of sweetness. Not as rich, not as deep, not quite as amber. The amber is not as refined. Amber is not as refined, but you definitely get the wood. There's a little bit of spice in there. Patchouli, it's in that realm. With all that being said, you could wear this out on a night on the town. I would wear this if I'm out and about on fall days. If I'm out at anything from the bowling alley to the grocery store. So use your imagination. All right. So those are the scenarios I will wear this. And who is this for? Well, I can honestly say that this is for men. Definitely for men, not for women. A little too wood heavy. The sweetness is there, but there's that counter patchouli coffee kind of thing that's going on with the cacao that makes it a little more masculine. and any age really, but more mature. But any age could rock this, just as long as you have reached puberty, your balls have dropped, you've got hair under your arms, you stink if you don't take a shower, then then those people can wear this fragrance. But if you still haven't figured out how it all works down there, and you're still stuck on A and haven't got to B yet, give it time, my young friend. Anyway, speaking of time, I don't want to take up all yours. So help me help you make the world a better smelling place. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Have a blessed night. Peace.